Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am super excited to announce a new bait from Z-Man that I've been waiting for years, and since I found out that they came out with it and they figured it out, I've been really excited to do a video on it. And the bait that we're talking about is the new Kingpin. This is an ElaZtech stick bait that is a new sinking formula. So they've got new packaging and everything. So this denotes, you know, right here you can see it says sinking, or actually it's right over here, sinking. So this is a new formula, and one of the challenges that Z-Man had was finding a sinking formula that, number one, whatever was in that bait to make it sink, to make it completely not buoyant, the opposite of buoyant, wouldn't just disintegrate in the water or dissolve like salt, you know. Also they wanted to maintain, obviously, the strength and durability of ElaZtech, and they were able to accomplish that with this new formula, which they're actually going to be coming out with several new bait designs in the sinking formula, so everybody should be pretty happy about that, because there's certain baits that just don't lend itself to buoyancy, and soft plastic stick baits are definitely one of them. So I'm really excited that they did this, because we all know, you know, fishing a traditional plastic, soft plastic stick baits, you know, even though they work, they've got the right action to them, they've got a lot of weight for casting distance, they are super not durable, and you lose a lot of them and you just waste a lot of money. But this bait right here solves all those issues. It is the perfect soft plastic stick bait, or ElaZtech in this case. So anyways, what we're going to do today, you can see I'm not in my regular bass boat. I'm not in the Phoenix. I'm in a rowboat. We are here in Connecticut on the pond or lake that started it all for me. This is where I grew up. This is where I learned how to bass fish, and this is where I fell in love with bass fishing and just freshwater fishing in general. So we're going to get out, go totally low tech, no electronics, nothing. We're just gonna row around and catch some fish on the new Kingpin. And we've got it wacky rigged here. We've got it on a Hayabusa number 1 962 light wire wacky rig hook. Of course, a Fitzgerald 7.2 medium heavy spinning rod, the Revo SX, and then we've got 24-pound Seaguar PEX braid with a, you know, probably about 8-foot leader that is of 10-pound test Seaguar Grand Max. So that is the setup. Oh, and by the way, one thing I have discovered, just kind of a cautionary, PSA here, is when you're using something like a collar like the VMC, you know, wacky rig collar, which is my absolute favorite, don't store your Kingpin or ElaZtech baits on it for long extended periods of time, because the you know, the collar kind of tends to have a reaction with this bait, is what I've found out. So it works perfectly throughout the day, throughout the week, but if you're leaving it on there for weeks on end, you're probably going to have a little bit of disfigurement that you're dealing with. So you know, that's just something that you have to deal with ElaZtech. Everything's got its drawbacks, and that's just one very tiny drawback that you have to be, you know, cognizant of. But anyways, let's go ahead, row out there, and go have some fun on the pond that started it all, with one of the techniques that started it all, with a new bait. Oh, going old school, folks. It's pretty special to be out here. You know, this is, our family has had this cottage here since the 70s, and is just one of the most pure places on earth. Absolutely love being out here. You know, we're not even allowed to have trolling motors on boats on this lake, so it's all rowboats, kayaks, canoes, paddle boards, that sort of thing. And there's something refreshing about that level of simplicity and lack of technology, which, you know, that kind of embodies what the wacky rig is like too. You know, there's just something wholesome about the wacky rig, and easy and simple. And rowing is good exercise too. All right, folks, first cast with the Kingpin. Let's see what it can do. One of the best things about a wacky rig is just how simple it is to fish. You know, you're just essentially casting it out there and letting the weight that the Kingpin has do the work. You know, it has that nice shimmy, that shudder on the fall. Oh, and something I forgot to tell you guys is that my daughter caught her first bass ever yesterday on the Kingpin. So the bait already has kind of a special history with me, if you will. I was so proud of her. She reeled in the bass all by herself, and you've actually got it in our aquarium. You know, we'll end up releasing them, but right now we've got him in the aquarium. She named him Robert. Pretty cool day. You know, out here on these rocky flats, I mean, that's really what I focus on, you know, on natural lakes like this. We got one. Oh, there's a decent fish for here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's all about these rocky flats, you know. That's kind of the lifeblood for, you know, vegetation's important too, but rocky flats. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, he's a skinny guy. Look at that. Awesome. There we go. First one of the day on the Kingpin. We would have likely already lost a traditional plastic stick bait. Not today. Not today. One of the best things about this bait is how heavy it is. It's a hefty bait. So you can cast it long distances, which is something that we haven't got with, you know, like the Zinkers from Z-Man, you know, the initial couple casts with it. It has some heft to it. There's a nice little pond bass right there. Oh yeah. But after a few casts, you know, that salt starts dissolving, and that's something that you'll get with traditional plastics too, but not this one. Look at that. He's a little bit healthier. He's a little bit healthier. He's got a fat belly on him. That 962 hooks him good. Look at that. On the Kingpin. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Once again, that's number 2 on one bait. There's a fish. Oh, he come off. Darn it. There's fish. Got him. Got him. Come on, baby. Skein him in. Whoa. That would have been a shake, a head shake, to lose a bait for sure. Nice. And the bait's still there. Oh, dang it. There's a fish. There's a fish. Ooh, this might be a smallmouth. It is a smallmouth. Look at that guy. Smallmouth. Get him back. All right, that's number 6 on one bait. That was fun. Catching brown fish. Kind of stabbed myself. The hook fell out and got me in the hand. Just waiting for that tap. Just waiting for that tap. It's gonna come. There's a fish. There he is. Largemouth. Come in here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful fish. That's number 6 or 7, man. I am terrible at counting, apparently. Of course, as a bass fisherman, you just need to count to 5. Oh, that's a good one. He nailed it. I mean, just destroyed it. Ho ho ho. Oh yeah. For here, that's a nice largemouth. All right. Look at that guy. Still got her bait. It's either 7 or 8. Right there. On the Kingpin. Look at that. We ended up taking the VMC off because it kept on sliding. The VMC that I had was, you know, that collar kind of opened up a little bit. So I've just hooked it directly, which makes it even more impressive that we've caught as many fish on it as we have. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's one. Another beautiful largemouth. There we go. There we go. Look at that guy. Here we go. There he is. Got him. I bet this is a smallmouth, just where it was. Might not be a smallmouth. No, it's a nice largemouth. Best of the day so far. Giant. It's actually a nice size largemouth for this pond. Check that out. It's like number 9 or 10. You guys are probably I can't wait to edit this and find out what number I'm actually on, because I'm just not good at keeping track of numbers. There's a rock right there. One of my magic rocks. There he is. What did I tell you? Still didn't lose a fish, or lose the bait rather. There we go. Still got our Kingpin. It's starting to look a little raggedy. Starting. I'm just gonna find another spot to hook it. There we go. Just keep on fishing. Whatever number that was. There he is. Oh, darn. Just got another bite. Gotta get it untangled here. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Yet another one on the one bait. Look at that. Look at that. Starting to show its age, but still quite usable. There's a fish. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. I don't know what that is, what number that is. But I don't care. It's a lot of fish on one bait. Oh, starting to get to that point where it's starting to get a little weak. All right, everybody, I gotta go in for lunch. So we're gonna call it quits on this video for today. But after, I don't know, 10 to 12 fish, I'm not 100% sure how many, we have a bait that is still usable and catching fish. So we didn't quite get to the breaking point of the Kingpin, but that still illustrates how durable this bait is, and it just has all the best qualities out of stick bait that you look for. So to me, it is the best of all worlds, and you could check it out. Use the link down below in the description to go check it out at Tackle Warehouse, and that's a great way to support this channel as well. And yeah, we're gonna see you guys out in the water. Check out the Kingpin today from Z-Man. It's a pretty awesome addition, and just overall that new sinking formula is something that I think you guys would be really happy with. I'll see you out in the water. Make sure you trust the process.